world's oldest example of abstract art dates back more than 70,000 years. It was found in a cave in South Africa. Scientists say the discovery shows that modern ways of thinking developed far earlier than we think. Dr. Christopher Henshelwood from the State University of New York at Stony Brook says, "They may have been constructed with symbolic intent, the meaning of which is now unknown. The engraving itself on this artifact is quite a complex geometric pattern. There is a system to the pattern. We don't know what it means, but there are symbols that I think could have been interpreted by those people as having meaning that would have been understood by others." The engraved ochre pieces are at least 70,000 years old. The find pushes back by some 35,000 years, the earliest time when biologically modern humans were known to have developed art. There is no doubt that the people in southern Africa were behaviorally modern 70,000 years ago. A large set of specialized bone tools found recently in a South African cave is forcing archaeologists to rethink their ideas about when modern human behavior emerged. The issue has been a key question in debate about human origins. This discovery shows conclusively that early Homo sapiens came out of Africa already well developed in crafting tools of bone. Many archaeologists regard the introduction of bone tools as a key indicator of modern behavior. Data analysis reveals the tools are all more than 70,000 years old, considerably earlier than humans were thought to acquire bone technology. Until now, scientists had concluded that early human ancestors became anatomically modern while still in Africa, but lagged behind in terms of behavioral traits until they migrated to Europe and elsewhere. The implications are that there was modern human behavior in Africa 35,000 years before Europe. What has been suggested up until now is that modern human behavior was a late occurrence, that though people were anatomically modern in Africa from 150,000 to 100,000 years ago, they remained behaviorally non-modern until 40 or 50,000 years ago, when they suddenly changed and moved into Europe and elsewhere. This is not the case, and radically overturns previous assumptions about human behavior and development. Newly analysed remains suggest a modern human killed a Neanderthal man in what is now Iraq between 50,000 and 75,000 years ago. The finding is scant but tantalizing evidence for a theory that modern humans helped to kill off the Neanderthals. The probable weapon of choice, a thrown spear. The evidence, a lethal wound on the remains of a Neanderthal skeleton. The victim, a 40 to 50-year-old male, now called Shanida III. Shanida has signs of arthritis and a sharp, deep slice in his left ninth rib. It's thought the best explanation for this injury is a projectile weapon, and given who had those and who didn't, it implies at least one act of interspecies aggression. Perhaps the most overlooked of human behaviors in reference to our evolution is aggression. Humans are predators, but when did humans begin perpetrating acts of aggression on each other? It's impossible to know exactly how major a role aggression played in Neanderthals' disappearance. Groups undoubtedly competed for resources, and evidently humans sometimes attacked and even ate Neanderthals. The death of Shanida III may thus have foreshadowed the fate of his entire species. The oldest known samples of pottery have been unearthed in southern China. US archaeologists involved have determined that fragments from a large bowl found in Zhangredong Cave, Jiangxi Province, are 20,000 years old. The discovery, published in the journal Science, is the latest in recent years that have pushed back the invented after the emergence of agriculture, this for long periods. But in the last 10 years, researchers have found instances of pottery predating agriculture. One possible reason for the invention of pot 20,000 years ago, Earth was cooler than it had been for a million years. According to Sir Offer Bal Yosef, ocean from their food by